We are in Chicago, Illinois, Week 7 of the 2012 NFL season to see the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears clash early in the season to battle for first place in the NFC North. Big question for Vikings fans is if their rookie quarterback, Al Cunningham, can hold up to the pressure in what is going to be the biggest game in his short career thus far. We go ahead to Chicago's first drive. Cutler out of the gun on second down, play action, looking over the middle, finds David Nelson, the receiver, across the 30-yard line for a 19-yard first down. Chicago off to a fast start. Out of the gun once again. Cutler looking over the middle, finds Nelson once more for another Bears first down. Cutler looking right on third down, finds Devin Hester, who's going to get the Bears a first down and will set up a Matt Forte 1-yard touchdown, 7-zip Chicago early in the ball game. However, for the Vikings, Al Cunningham struggling early as he's wild on the screen pass attempt, and then he's going to look to right to convert on third down to Percy Harvin and throws a wild pass that sails out of bounds. Cunningham trying to find his groove, looks left and hits Sidney Rice for 16 yards. Rookie trying to build some confidence. And then he's going to look left on this play and hit Percy Harvin on a screen pass. And Harvin's going to take it up 32 yards into field goal range. Big play for Minnesota here early. Cunningham on first down hits Adrian Peterson on a dump off, who's going to get into the end zone for Minnesota's first points. And now we have a tie ball game at 7-7. Cutler looking to answer on third down, finds Matt Forte, who breaks the tackle, shakes Hussein Abdullah, gets 35 yards into Minnesota territory. Huge play for Chicago. Cutler now on third down again is going to move around the pocket, step up, and find David Nelson, who gets past Asher Allen and takes it in. Chicago now up by 7. Chicago later in the second looking to extend their lead. Cutler finds Greg Olsen, the tight end, for 23 yards. Then Cutler's going to look into the flats, hit his fullback, tackled immediately, but Antoine Winfield falls awkwardly on his shoulder. The medical staff would look at him after he was carted off, and he has a broken collarbone, and Minnesota will be without their top defensive back for 9 weeks. Huge blow to the defense right there. Will anyone be able to make up for this loss? Only time will tell. But right now, Minnesota needs to forget about it and focus on Chicago. Cutler looking over to the right side, hits Olsen again. Touchdown Bears by 2 scores. Minnesota looking for an answer to get some more points before halftime. Cunningham hits Jim Kleinsasser for a first down. Then he's going to look right and find Sidney Rice for 26 yards. Ryan Longwell will kick a field goal to make it an 11-point deficit. Cutler looking long before halftime. He's going to go deep to the left side and find Johnny Knox, the speedster, who's going to go 80 yards for a touchdown as he burns Cedric Griffin. Minnesota still passing. Cunningham looking over to the middle, trying to hit Bernard Berry and overthrows him, picked off by Green, and Cutler's going to get another chance to throw it deep, as he does right here. Looks right. Johnny Knox once more. Touchdown Bears, and in 30 seconds, Johnny Knox has amassed 133 yards and 2 touchdowns. Chicago on fire going into the half. Cunningham trying to bring back Minnesota, but he's picked off by Brian Urlacher out of the third quarter. As Toby Gerhart tries to settle down his rookie quarterback and tells him to keep his head in the game, Chicago would add a field goal. Fourth down now. Cunningham out of the gun finds Adrian Peterson for a first down, keeping the drive going. Minnesota trying to get some points back. Then he's going to hand it off to Lorenzo Booker left, who's going to make a cut, and he's going to get 19 yards down to the 12-yard line. And Cunningham will drop back, but he's sacked on the play by Julius Peppers, but he would bounce back. He looks to the end zone and finds Percy Harvin for a touchdown. Minnesota cuts the lead now to 21. Chicago still pouring it on, though, in the fourth quarter. Matt Forte takes a carry, and he's going to bust it up in the end zone for 6, and Chicago's back up by 28 points. Minnesota needs something big, and they need it immediately. Cunningham on 3rd and 3, looking left at Percy Harvin, and the struggles continue, but he's going to come back and find Lance Moore on 4th down for the conversion. But Minnesota needs touchdowns. Cunningham out of the gun looks right to Percy Harvin, who gets a big gain down to the 32-yard line, but the rookie quarterback is just too inconsistent. Looks right, tipped by Charles Tillman, who picks it off, and Cunningham throws his 3rd interception in the game, and it's looking out of reach now for Minnesota. as Cunningham is going to be confronted on the sidelines by Coach Roth, and his day may be over. But Cutler not done yet. He wants to go to the end zone one more time. Johnny Knox knocks his third touchdown catch. Big day for the Bears offense. Enter Joe Webb, showing why he could be the starting quarterback for the Vikings. Scrambles out of the pocket, hits Percy Harvin, who gets into Chicago territory. 35-yard gain for the Vikings. Then Webb's going to look over the middle, find Sidney Rice, who's going to get another first down. Webb looking very impressive in his first drive. Webb looks right to Adrian Peterson on third down, who's going to take it in for a touchdown. Webb sure making the most out of his playing time as he looks over the middle on 4th and 4, hits Sidney Rice, who makes a beautiful catch to convert, extending the drive. Webb's going to look right, hit the rookie DJ Ville, who gets inside the 5, big play, and then he's going to look to the end zone once more, hits DJ Ville, phenomenal catch in the back of the end zone. That would cut the lead to 14, but it would prove to be too much as Minnesota loses this game and snaps their 3-game winning streak as Chicago wins the game 52-38. All eyes were on rookie quarterback Al Cunningham, and he really struggled today, and he was benched and replaced by Joe Webb, and Joe Webb played outstanding with his opportunity. It'll be interesting to see if Coach Roth chooses to play Cunningham or Webb against the Packers next week in another important NFC North battle. Be sure to subscribe and watch next video in the series as the Vikings clash with the Green Bay Packers. It's sure to be another intense battle for second place in the NFC North.